How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Straight away, I want to address one thing. If you haven't watched FUT on Nev's channel, I'm about to spoil it. So, yeah, make sure you go and watch that because it was jam-packed full of action. So the spoiler in 3, 2, 1, we won FUT. Finally, it has happened. We have won a FUT Championship. We have went to 3 finals. We lost each and every single time against the likes of Huge Gorilla, against the likes of Castro. We got the final against Neb, and I thought this is going to be very, very tough. We lost the first leg on my channel in a very, very even game. Then in the games on his channel, he probably did deserve to edge it, but we did edge it. We won the championship. Great game to the Panthers. Honestly, it was such a good game, but we did come out on top, and we have finally won a FUT. That is very, I'm very happy to say that. I'm very, very happy to say that. Ever since I started FIFA, ever since I started participating in FUT, I wanted to win it. I'm a competitive player, and to win it is something else. It's just great. It's a great feeling. So yet again, thanks for your support throughout FUT. Honestly, it was so damn good. Each and every single video, you turned up, you showed your support, you commented, you voted, you basically made the team. So thank you so damn much for that. Man of the match FUT will be starting very, very soon. And once again, we'll look to defend our championship. Lads, if you do enjoy this episode, smash it, liking it straight away. Let's aim for over 1,000 likes. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link I will need is right there in the description below. As straight away, we get a rage quit. What a start to the weekend league in this Road to Glory episode. We get the win, we get a rage quit, we get out, we don't lose too much fitness, and straight away, I seen these coin unlocks because I noticed in the top right hand corner that we were level 10. So I went and had a look at the coin unlocks. We get them. So that is the added bonus to our coinage because it's only going to go up. Yes, I put fitness on every 3 games, every 2 games, depending on the exertions of the player, etc., etc. But it's great to have that kind of coinage in the bank to put into fitness cards because whatever we get in prizes can go into investing in the squad. Whatever comes in terms of match coins can go into fitness cards. So you get where I'm kind of coming from this. As Douglas Costa turns inside the area, it's cleared off the line, comes to Bellarabi, and Bellarabi puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the game. 21 minutes in, Volland wins the ball back, falls to Goretzka. Goretzka plays in Bellarabi. Bellarabi can see Douglas Costa on the overlap. Douglas Costa, he's not going to miss that, lads. He's not going to miss that. Puts it in the back of the net. It is 3-0. 23 minutes in. 30 minutes in, we blitz this guy. Bellarabi come forward, heel to heel flick, inside the area, back of the net, easy as you like. And we get another rage quit. Why can't every single weekend league start like this one? We are started with a bang. On my main account, I went 25-0. When I hit that mark, I switched over to this account and we did very, very well. I felt like I couldn't be beat on FIFA. Sometimes you get this feeling when you're winning game after game after game that you just can't get beat. You're playing good FIFA and you're very confident going into games. However, if you take a loss, take a break because the second you take a loss, your psyche is kind of damaged and it's not great. That's why he scored a scorcher there from distance. By the way, in the today's episode, we'll discuss the custom tactics, the player instructions, all of that at the end. But right now, we're focusing on the gameplay as Bellarabi turns his man, plays it inside the Goretzka, who, by the way, is amazing on this game. And that is a hammer blow to my opponent as we make it 2-1 in extra time. Then the kickoff cheese comes forward straight away and Royce finesses it in the back of the net. I thought we were going to kind of take our first loss of the day because, like I said, I was unbeaten on the day. Douglas Costa has a different idea, makes it 3-2 in extra time and runs off hammer fisting, fist pump in the air as Bellarabi taps in at the back post to make it 4-2 as we win against Moneymaker FC. We dominate that game, 17 shots to his 7, 53% possession to his 47. We did very, very well, and we're playing very well, and we need to against Koopster, who's got that Ben Yedder. By the way, you'll see him later on in this week because this weekend was jam-packed full of drama. You'll see that throughout the week from Monday to Thursday, then the rewards on the Friday, but it was jam-packed full of drama. Ben Yedder may or may not come in the squad. He may or not be shit. But you'll find out throughout the week as we go 1-0 down in this game. However, Douglas Costa yet again, he's lightning on the ball, does very well, placing Bellarabi, and Bellarabi once again is on the score sheet to make it 1-1 in the game. We had a shot in the second half, it kind of came out, back to Douglas Costa, scoop turn from him, placed it inside of Bellarabi, and he's on the score sheet yet again. Honestly, he's doing better than my striker. My striker at the moment in time is Volland. Volland, by the way, he is good. Yes, he scored a few early goals that look good on paper. I mean, he was scoring from range, he was scoring inside the area, he was scoring headers. I've got to say, he's shit. He's just not good. He's just not good, lads. He's a liability. Let's just say that. He's a liability as we get 4 wins out of 4. Then we come against our first real test. Cristiano Ronaldo, Antoine Griezmann, Ousmane Dembele, 84 rated, the midfield full of dreams, and we take the lead. It is played well down the left-hand side, Casemiro, etc., etc. It's played eventually into Bellarabi, works his way to Volland. Like I said, in the early stages, he was doing very well. He was impressing. 3 minutes in, he did give us a lead before intercepting the ball, falls to Varane, Douglas Costa with the chop, Douglas Costa inside the area, fake shot from him, and he does put it in the back of the net with his weak foot, I was going to say, to make it 2-0. By the way, if my voice sounds a bit croaky, it sounds a bit edgy, etc., etc., it's because I've still got this cold. It won't piss off. I've had it for like 5 days now, and it just won't go away. It won't go away. And I kind of did get sick towards playing FUT, and that is where I just wanted the games out of the way because I was starting to feel sick. And this weekend, honestly, it was a struggle. It really, really was, because I was sick and playing 80 games. It's just not healthy, lads, and I don't know how much longer I can do it for. Whether that be the RTG gets axed, whether my main account gets axed, something's got to give eventually. But for now, I'll keep playing 80 games because you lot seem to enjoy it. In this game, we got pegged back 1-0, we brought it back to 1-1, then he squares across the area, 75 minutes in, makes it 2-1. There's no coming back, lads. In the day, we get our first defeat, 2-1 against Notorious. And I've got to say, in that game, he did deserve it. He played better than me, and he did well. He did very, very well, and takes away the victory from us. But anyways, we go on the next game, on the next day, full of kind of forward thinking, because we need to get the wins on the board, and it's Volland. He makes it 1-0, a cracking header in the back of the net, 29 minutes in, before Bellarabi, what a strike that is, right in the back of the net, and Benzema plays in Ben Yedder. And I've got to say, that is a cracking finish from Ben Yedder, but when I get him later on in the week, he can't do anything. He can't do anything. And I was talking to Neb as well about Ben Yedder. He played Ben Yedder. He didn't like him. I've reviewed him. I like him somewhat, but I think he's well suited to Cam. As a striker, he's not strong enough. He's not tall enough. He's not a physical presence. On this game, you need to have this physical presence up front. Yes, you could play a false 9, you could work in that formation, but in a kind of 2-striker formation, you need a big guy, you need a little guy. You need a little guy to run in behind. You need a big guy for the flick-ons, to hold up the ball, to get your midfielders involved, etc., etc. In that game, it was very close, but we did outshot my opponent 4-3, 20 shots, 10 on targets. He had 10 shots in total, and we get our 6th win in this kind of run of getting back on track, because we did get the loss. Then we come against Messi, Neymar, and SBC Suarez. Gonna see a lot of them this weekend because he popped up all the time. Yes, the SBC was there to be done, but it's a pain in the arse to come against Suarez time after time after time. It's a massive, massive pain in the arse. But anyways, we take away the victory without having a single shot on target, having a single shot in total. It deflected off Volland, went in the back of the net. My opponent seen that and he was like, fuck weekend league, I can't do this, lads. And he pieced, he went. In my next game, Muller, Ben Yedder, he's got that Argentine silver in midfield. I think he did sum him out. This was kind of a road to glory for my opponent, a poor man's road to glory, similar to what mine is at this moment in time, as it's played across the area, and we make it 1-0. 10 minutes in, we run away celebrating. Costa finds Volland. Volland went for the shot. It breaks to Ronaldo Sanchez. Finally breaks to Bellarabi. Like I said, I'm sick. I can barely say my bloody words. But we do make it 2-0, and we make it 3-0. A lovely ball by Volland to Douglas Costa. That is the chip of dreams. Back of the net, easier to like, and we do win the game 3-0 without conceding a single shot on target. So, if my opponent does kind of recognize this, GG's, it was a good game. he didn't kind of deserve to get beat in the fashion that he did get beat. I just defended very well in that game. Next up, we come against Aspas as a right forward. We come against Coleman, Ronaldo Sanchez again. Another player you're going to be seeing a lot of this weekend. He's in every team. He's in my team. And he's a great player on this game. No wonder he's in every single team as Costa's on the ball. Costa with the through ball. Bellarabi, he's on the score sheet again, lads. You can't stop Bellarabi. The one flaw that he's got is his stamina. He runs all game long. His stamina's in the 70s, I do believe, but in game, he just runs out of stamina very, very fast, and it will get on your nerves, as Vaughan does very well. Holds up the ball, goes to the strike, it breaks inside the area, crosses it across the Bellarabi, and it's headed into the empty net by Douglas Costa to make it 3-0, and he runs off with the gang signs. But in this game, we were pushed to the limit. We were 3-0 up in the 85th minute. He comes forward, squares it across, it's 3-1. Surely not, lads. Surely we can't throw this away before it breaks the top rack. He's on all-out attack. One through ball, I'll be in, but he gets the goal and he makes it squeaky bum time, but we hold on and we do get the victory against Bath City FC. 10 shots to his 3 and we win. 3 goes to 2. So we've got off to a great start. 9 wins, 1 loss. I'd be happy with that on my main, and I'm very, very happy with that. As you've seen on screen there, we are doing very, very well. Now, in terms of the custom tactics, the player instructions, you're about to learn them now. So, straight away, build-up play, speed 75. We want to build up with pace. We want to kind of counter-attack when we need a counter-attack, etc., etc. Passing on 55, passing on 60, in chance creation, crossing on 40, shooting on 60, freeform 50, 52, 50, and cover. That is my custom tactics set out as you see it on screen. If you want to go back, you want to pause that, feel free and just take kind of note. I did take this off Gorilla, kind of adjusted it myself and did that kind of thing where I don't know how to say this, kind of catered towards my needs. I like playing counter-attacking football, and that's what works for me. If it doesn't work for you, don't use my custom tactics. You've got to find what works for you. If it doesn't work for you, try it in a couple of games, perhaps in seasons, just to kind of get used to it. You've seen the player instructions as well. But lads, what a start. 9 wins, 1 loss. FUT Champion. But lads, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, smash the hell. Once again, out with that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.